Hey, picking the cake from the princess speech. What's up, guys? Me, Days My Tech here. Welcome back to a video game. Oh my god. I can't believe what is going on with the gaming industry. What is up, guys? What is going on? What's up here? My Days My Tech here. No, it's Madeline. I'll see. Welcome back to another video. And what is going on? Now, today we're talking about the gaming industry. I know I'm a little late to the video. I'm sorry. There's a lot of congestion with this topic because people are talking about it like crazy. And yes, I remember I made a last video about Google being a monopoly. We'll talk about that in another video. But obviously I work with Google, so I can't really say anything. But we're talking about Microsoft particularly, which is interesting. And Microsoft, when it comes to the Xbox services with Game Pass, they finally bought Activision Blizzard, or known as Blizzard or Activision. They're combined the same name. They bought Blizzard and Activision, which is technically the same company, but already established. So why they bought it? Now, there's many controversies to why they bought it. First of all, just to keep out the competition, obviously. And this is really interesting. This is a big burn into basically Sony's stock. So let's look at Sony stock, for instance. I'm going to look at Sony stock to show you examples that it actually managed to actually broke Sony stock. Okay, I'm not a fanboy, don't get me wrong. I am not a fanboy of company. You should not be a fanboy of any company's friend, because companies are not your friend, obviously. And I'm not against Microsoft, and I'm not against Sony, and I'm not against Nintendo. But I would definitely shout out the criticism of each company with the shadiness of whatever they do. So obviously, let's look at the stock of Sony. And obviously, Sony just dropped. It supposedly dropped really bad. Yeah, you look carefully. They dropped. They dropped like, woof. I mean, right now they're up to right now. But before we look carefully, let's look at the 5-day mark. And yeah, before they're down. They're rarely down. This is 5 days ago. They were down. If you look at 1 month ago, they were a little bit up. They were up, but now they're down. Like they're down right there, and that's pretty interesting to know. And if you look at Max, obviously they're good. They're rising. But if you look at 5-day, they're temporary down. Today, however, 1 day ago, they're going back up slowly, but yeah, they've been down. It's a bull market. However, if you look carefully, PlayStation VR will now be used. They're working with competing against PlayStation VR. However, due to competition with the acquisition with third-party companies like Activision, Blizzard, this is big. This is actually big because the reason why is because if you look at Activision, Activision was a very big player in the Atari age of 2600. Obviously, they're not going to make 2600 games too, obviously, but they're also known to make 2600 games back in like the 80s. So I'll show you an example of Atari 2600 Activision games. Activision, Activision games. And if you carefully, these are the Activision games that they used to create back in the Atari games. So basically, they kind of bought like Activision Atari games, not Atari particularly, but Activision. Even though Atari's actually bankrupt at regards to what that doesn't count. So technically, they bought basically the Activision games of Atari. So they basically bought Pitfall, which is crazy. I'm just maybe I'm joking. I don't know. But they also bought Call of Duty, and now Call of Duty will be an exclusive platform. So my question here is like, damn, what happens with the Atari Flashback series of like basically the Mac games or other third party? Like, would they get copyright claim for basically trying to put Pitfall on their Flashback series? This is very big. This is very big because that means they own Pitfall, they own Call of Duty, they own Blizzard, they even own like basically Bethesda. They even own like what's it called? What was the other game they owned besides Call of Duty? I gotta see I gotta see how many games they own. Blizzard. I gotta see how many games they own. Blizzard games. Let's see how many games they own. Oh, this will be funny. This will be so bad. Oh my god. They own Candy Crush, supposedly. They own Overwatch. They own Diablo. I can't pronounce it. Diablo. Sorry, I know people are in the comments will be like, you're trolling. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. I can't. My English is bad sometimes. All right, we have Call of Duty. You have Warcraft. You have Candy Crush. You have StarCraft. This is crazy. This is big, and this is gonna be on Game Pass. This is big. This is big for Microsoft. Sony, wake up, because like you're leaving behind. Like, I have a friend that like loves Sony products, but if Sony doesn't wake up and try to at least compete against Microsoft, we'll have a monopoly on his hands. Nintendo, they're doing their own thing, they're fine, but once again, if they keep doing the the anti-consumer move with Nintendo, they're probably gonna kill themselves in the foot. Nintendo's kind of a different story. Nintendo's known to shoot themselves in the foot because they cannibalize on their fan base. At least Microsoft has some. At least Microsoft, what they have a credit for Microsoft when it comes to fan games, they support fan games. So yeah, you have a competition. So Nintendo, Sony, please wake up because like you gonna have a monopoly in your hands. I don't know if you oh my god, they even own Crash Bandicoot at a time now. What's it called? What was it? What's her name? I forgot her name. The dragon. What's the dragon? I feel like I'm a boomer talking to saying names. Scarlet or where's Scarlet? Wait, what is it called? Yeah, that was a PlayStation exclusive at one point, but now it's on Xbox. Wow, the tables have turned. This is crazy. You have Crash Bandicoot. You even have Blizzard, Activision, what's called, I said. Yeah, you have majority of the games. Wait, was Among Us Blizzard? No, I think it was an indie game. I could be wrong. I don't know, you gotta comment below. But that's big. This is really big. This is a really big. Now, I know people said everything what I said, but there's a reason why they bought Blizzard and Activision, because Activision and Blizzard are bricks. They're really bricks. They're bricks. They're assholes and bricks. Sorry. I'm just kidding. Susan, they're bricks. Total bricks. Yeah, they're not the stable, obviously, and they're crazy. They're really crazy in the head, obviously. This is why they had to basically, due to the situation, the Bobby situation, I can't say it, because, you know, you used to be hates that, you know, Susan would take my money, obviously, and I can't afford it, I can't be homeless, okay? Susan, don't take my money, I don't want to be homeless, okay? You're like, I don't want to be homeless, please don't take my money. If I don't become homeless, please support my operating system. But yeah, because due to allegations and weird Bobby stuff, weird Bobby stuff, something I can't say on the channel. So yeah, so since they bought it, you may think, oh, they had a bad reputation, so would they basically be bad rap? No. They in my theory, it could be a good thing, but it could be a bad thing. There's two views where I see it. We like Dr. Strange and view the different things. So the two things I can think of is one reason this could clean up the situation between those Bobby situation, the big Bobby room situation, and it could solve many of those things, obviously. And B, it could also make a better work environment, because I know Microsoft, when it comes to work environment, they're really stable. You don't really hear bad work environments for the most part. Yeah, even though they're corporate, they're not that bad. They actually have a lot of benefits from what I heard. And even if you don't like Microsoft, you gotta say they have a very good ecosystem. And I used to like Windows all the time. Yeah, they get viruses all the time, but even you surprise them, they're secure. They're very secure, provided you update all the time. Yeah, they can be shady sometimes, but once again, they're a corporation, so they're not your friend all the time. So they're not your friend at all. So you gotta keep that in mind too. They can do whatever they want, but Microsoft's are pretty good when it comes to ecosystems. And this is big. Now, if you compare it to Apple wanted to compete against the game industry, but why did they fail dramatically? If you look at Apple compared to Microsoft, why they fail dramatically with the game industry? I think it's different for Apple. Apple, there's this thing called brand loyalty, and when it comes to Apple, they can keep their fans when it comes to iPhones. I think the point of Apple is like they sell basically they sell a lot of iPhones. So yeah, and they're good products. They're very good products. So I think, in my opinion, Microsoft, people say they have stupid money, but it really depends what you're looking at. If you look at the quality, debatable, but it's not perfect, but it's debatable. They even own Linux, which is crazy. Not own Linux, I'm joking. They don't own Linux because Linux is open. But if you want to be technical, they kind of do, but not really. But they work together with Linux, so they don't own it, but they work together with Linux. Because if you look at Azure, they use Linux, which is powered by Linux. So yeah, they kind of rely on Linux. So even then, Linux is still not owned there. It's actually open, so anybody could use it. So they could say they own it, but they really don't. But they kind of own it, so it's kind of weird. So yeah, you could say they own Linux too, but not really. But yeah. This is big. This is really big. I'm really excited for this. This makes me now want to get an Xbox, even though I used to be a PS5 fan or a PS fan. It's hard to get the PS5. However, I'm not a fanboy. Once again, I support Nintendo too. I'm a Nintendo fan, but I'm not gonna be a fanboy for every company. I will admit all the distrust and the corporate greed and all that stuff for corporations. You see, which is pretty crazy. This is crazy. This is big news. This is really big news for the company of Microsoft, and I'm hoping it would do well for them. However, let's say. No question in mind people worry about is monopolization. What would happen? Will this become a monopoly? Would they buy me? Would they buy every other company, indie companies? And I'll say yes, they might be becoming a monopoly. Now, here's the thing with Microsoft. What people don't know about Microsoft, they have so much money. And the fact that they could buy Activision, which Activision and Blizzard were a big company, that's pretty amazing. That's pretty crazy. And they're a big corporation. And yeah, they bought it. This is crazy. This is big news. And the fact that they bought it, that shows that it could be a monopoly. It could be, in theory, this could lead to, in my opinion, it could lead to legal issues with being a monopoly. But once again, you can say the same thing for Apple, Google, and even, like Amazon. They're really, when it comes to Amazon, when it comes to shopping, if you look at most people, what people buy, they don't go in stores no more. They usually go on Amazon. And yeah, you have eBay, but eBay is mainly scammers, and which you have all the bootlegs and stuff from China. No offense to China, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, Amazon's a monopoly. Microsoft is a monopoly. You have even Nintendo is considered a monopoly at one point. They're not now, but they kind of still are a little bit. Like if you want Mario games, like only Mario, you have to go to Nintendo for. That's like monopolization against Mario. That's like crazy. So if you want Mario, the only reason you go for Nintendo is get the new Mario games and play Mario Kart. That is it. That is literally the only reason to get Nintendo. And you have to get third-party support for Nintendo, for the platform. But the only reason Nintendo does really well is because of Mario. But even with the Wii U, despite having Mario, like, they needed third-party support. So without the third-party support, it becomes less popular. So you have to have the third-party support to make the system popular. This is crazy. So will it affect third-party support on the Switch? Will it affect third-party support on PlayStation 5? We have to see, okay? We have to see. Now, I'm going to show you something cool. Now, I'm going to show you something really magical. And that is monopolization. Now, Monopoly is... It's crazy. It's Monopoly... Standard oil. This is crazy. We're getting to the point that we might have actually reached the point of standard oil. This is what a monopoly looks like, and we're soon reach to this point where companies are just buying companies like this. And just remember this, that we may actually get to the point that people will start buying this. So yeah, I think this is gonna be my I think this is gonna be the screenshot. So I'm gonna leave this as my thumbnail because this is a beautiful thumbnail. But yeah, I think we're gonna get to a point where Microsoft are going to be a monopoly, or even Microsoft, Apple, even Google. How much I love Google, and like also even Samsung, and even like basically other companies. It's gonna be a monopoly. Samsung's a monopoly when it comes to Google, but mainly Google. So yeah, Samsung, be careful. Please don't mess with Google. Please do not have Google. I love Google with their software and stuff, but Samsung have very good with hardware. But they do dumb decisions with Samsung, like basically make it proprietary and put their own software on Google's platform and make it so crappy and bloated. They make their phones bloated. That's what I hate about Samsung's phones. How much I love it. They have bloated software on Samsung's. So that's why I love Google's phones, because they're very nice. But the problem is I don't like their hardware. So I wish there's a company that can make both from both worlds, and make Android open, truly open, to the point that you can install custom ROMs easily without having to unlock the bootloader. So yeah, that's a monopoly right there. Every of these companies. And even Nintendo too is not safe from this. They're also considered a monopoly at one point. So yeah, so what we learned today? We learned that monopolies are a big issue, and we should be more vigilant and be careful. So yeah, that's crazy how basically Microsoft bought Blizzard and Activision. I think that's gonna do it for the video. I'm sorry people are asleep right now. But yeah, I don't know why I'm speaking loud this time. But yeah, I gotta go to sleep. This is it. That's it. Go do it for the video. I know it's kind of short, but yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you for your support, and I'm out. Yeah, thank you for continuing support. Let me save that as my thumbnail real quick. Alright. Then, thinking that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you for continuing support. I can't believe we got 38 subscribers. Wait, is 38 or 37? I think it was 38. Thank you for was it 38 or 37? I forgot the. Hold on. Let me check my subscriber count real quick. Hold on. Let me check my subscriber count. I am so sorry. Oh, my passport. Oh, I gotta be in my. I'll do that later. Yeah, I got 38. Thank you for 38 subscribers on this channel. I really appreciate the continued support. Either for stress or success. But yeah, thank you for continued support. I think that's it for the video. Thank you for continued support. This is my tech. I gotta go hack a server for a purpose. Reading noise. Thank you for continued support, and I'm out. Love you guys, and I miss you all. Goodbye.